And it is all happening here today, ladies and gents. Good morning, where I am, at least. Welcome to another Hell Let Loose stream. I am your mother's favourite snack on a Sunday morning, and if you go to Aldi, you can pick up some of me fairly cheaply. Knoppers, welcome. Here it is. This is the Hold the Line tournament. And we have, ironically, the first two teams that I'm going to be streaming for are Chimera and the Oceanic Ocelots. So, yeah. Of all of the things to start a season off with, to pick the two teams picking a match together that I stream for regularly, this is hilarious. These guys help each other out. There's always Chimera team players on the Ocelots team, and oh, it's awesome. This is going to be a great battle, hopefully. Okay, what can I tell you about this competition? There's a huge rules pack, by the way. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I think I had the. Oh, did I put those in? So I did the seasonal standings and stuff for this season 1 stuff and that, but I forgot to actually add them as pictures. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'll do the left-hand side behind. So yes, that's not too bad, except we'll make it a bit smaller. No, we'll do that. All right. Look, it's not the best, is it? This is the season. This is what it's all about. Let's see if we can make it a little bit different. We'll just do this, do some dodgy repairs while we're waiting for this match to start. We're just getting their stuff together. We can probably come back down that way a little bit. Get that way. All right, so that's that one. And then that one. This will be better next time, I promise you. I absolutely promise you this will be better next time. That's the Hold the Line Season 1. All right, if you can read that okay, you might be on a mobile phone or something, so sorry about that. If you are, we didn't do this today either, there we go. If you are, sorry about that. We're talking Division 2 here. Division 2 being the teams you can see there, but Ocelots and Chimera today. All right, and then if I close that one and we go across here, this gives you the actual listings of all the divisions there. You can see Main Brazil, Chimera, the Circle Juniors, Kebab and Bayonets, Ocean Ocelots, and Condor Ronin. What's important about that team list there for Division 2 in particular is that I've definitely streamed a couple of those teams already, or versions thereof. Kebabs and Bayonets came out of the Hell Breaks Loose competition as the winners from memory the other week. There's so many bits and pieces around. So sorry if I'm getting some of this stuff wrong, but I'm pretty sure Kebabs and Bayonets won that season. Well done to them. So they're going to be really competitive at this division. You can see their top competitive teams, the Baddies, Nomos, Esprit de Corps, and Syndicate. We've seen Baddies and we've seen Syndicate play against Chimera or Ocelots or both. I can't remember. And they're very, very good teams. So, you know, this Division 2 group that I'm looking at right now and then you're looking at with me, they're lined up to try and make it up to Division 1. I can't remember how the seasons work and how this works. You know, we've seen other teams here play as well. I've streamed a few, Hell's Trident, Div 33, OGT, Commando OGT, and Cavarius. So I've seen quite a few of these teams play so far. I'm looking forward to streaming some of their matches. Unfortunately, most of the other matches are actually about 3 a.m. or 9 a.m. on Monday for me, so I won't be able to grab a lot of them, but sometimes I will. Okay, we are looking like we're just about ready to go here. So we'll close that monitor off. Sante Merglace is the map. All right, let's bring that baby up. We know an old favourite there of all of us. And it looks like it's live on Flip, by the way, so we might get across to that main screen. And oh, hang on, I'll just do that. There we go. And we will have, thanks to Telebrowski, the live stats in this match. He is actually the other streamer for this match, so we'll just get rid of that. And he's the one that's created this stats thing, so it's really good to have that from him. Sorry, I'm talking to the other direction from the microphone there, aren't I? But yeah, look, support Telebrowski, please. All right, we'll do a little shout out to him later. He's done a great job with these stats. And it makes it really good for the viewers to understand what's going on at any given time. Particularly, as I always say, in that first minute or so when there might be a when there might be a truck snipe or something like that, and we might not necessarily pick it up on camera, we certainly see it on the kill feed in the bottom right-hand corner. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's get ourselves across to getting some sound in the game here, and we'll drop the music off. There we go. So otherwise it's double music. So it's live in a second, folks. I'm excited for this. You can see the teams there while we're just quickly looking who's who in the zoo. Don't know who's actually picking up command of this 36ers today. Quite often it's Cheese, but we don't know until we actually get in, because I don't bother asking them. And you can see the Ocelots there. You know, so many familiar names here for all of us. So it's really great to see. And this is just going to be fun. I genuinely think this is going to be a good, solid, chunky match. I do favour Chimera are going to probably win it, as I don't favour them. I shouldn't say it that way. I'm neutral across all teams here, but I feel that Chimera have probably got the advantage because they've had a lot of 36 practice. Here we go. Saint Meriglaze or Sante Meriglaze. Be excited. We're fighting over the city, folks. Just waiting for the artillery squad to set up. It is Cheese on the commands today, so there you go. Yeah, so this is going to be a ripper of a match, folks. I'm really looking forward to watching how these guys play it out. Both very good teams. We did that. Both very good teams. So many players that play across both teams at various times. They understand each other pretty well. They understand the tactics that they play. I'm going to tend to find that the Chimera team are going to be super aggressive, I reckon. And the Ocelots are probably going to try and work a bit of defensive. I reckon Chimera are going to take the point first up and then overextend a bit, and the Ocelot's going to creep around on them. And that's how I predict this is going to play out a little bit. All right. So I'm going to mung on a bit of bread while I'm here too, just looking at this. Let's have a look at what we've got. There's your stats. As I said, you can see there. We'll do the quick refresh, actually. Bam, bam. Get all these done. All right, we're looking pretty good there. So as I said before, you're going to see the overall game stats on the right there and the infantry kills on the left, and then bannered down the bottom just to see who's doing what at what stage. And then bottom right-hand corner, they're all important, what happens with snipes and stuff. All right, so we'll start with Chimera. They're the team I'm actually streaming their side today. So they're the blue. They are, wait, are they the Axis or the other? Are we the Axis or we're the baddies? No, we're the Allies. Okay, we could change that scoreboard logo quickly. Here we go. Bam, 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 bam. So the Ocelots are the Axis players, and the Chimera team are the Allied players. Let's have a look what we got though. 2 tanks going north of the city. Okay, that's all right. Just Meatball in his solo truck there. Handful of folks there. Cheese doing a run up the middle there. A couple of guys in that one. There'll be some snipe stuff happening there. Little lazy tank there. Tank down there. Supply and additional. So full send on the bottom, and then a whole bunch for one truck, and then a whole bunch of stuff up here. For the Ocelots now, we've got a bit more going up to that north side there. Not so much in the middle. It looks like they're doing a full send south flank. Yeah, okay. Now, it's interesting that Cemetery is the next point too. Chimera have got a pretty close defensive line there, but, you know, Western's not too bad for that either. But look at the truckloads of stuff down the bottom here. Ocelots have decided to full send southern flank. We'll watch that play out and see what happens. Of course, the obligatory artillery features, Curls over there. Not Telebrowski, he's, of course, the streamer. And Copycat, or Watch, as he's now called, is down there doing the artillery stuff as well. Eyes up for those early snipes, folks. Just whip ourselves across here and have a bit of a look, see if we can see anything from this angle. Remembering that Chimera sending there's those 4 vehicles up the top there. You can see 5 vehicles on the left of screen. They're about the 10 o'clock position. And we've got that whole send down south here from the... There we go. The match has started. Okay, there's a little notification thing that they do. So it's a very official-looking competition, this one, actually. You know, you don't get that sort of stuff in the other matches. So they've obviously got some specifics about making sure the teams are equal. There's a bit of an explosion now. I think this Puma's about to run into all sorts of shenanigans. Sub pack's out and ready to go. There's an early snipe rocket. Didn't hit anything. Another rocket goes in as well. That's Centurion and Speff. Early rockets in there just to cover that little gap there. Slightly early. That Puma was almost there, you know. Anything coming up on the kill board there? Ocelot's doing pretty well here, although Chimera across the road. Ocelot's doing pretty well here with the numbers they've got on the point in the centre. Just trying to keep a holistic view here at the moment. We'll get down amongst the action shortly. There's a tank pushing through. Speff's about to wake that up with a rocket, I reckon. There she goes. Panzer IV. Main drag Panzer IV takes the round. Bean's been nailed off the back of it. Puma's sitting there. Subpack's been picked off. Ocelot's still with the frontage. That Panzer IV, though, has gone overboard there. It's overextended. Jared's circling around the back of the Ocelot's doing really well here, folks. Chimera got to work for this. Centurion now pushing up there on that flank. Jared up on the top there. He's going to have to be watching. They're two very good players just there. There's the Puma now pushing through as well. Centurion's going to want a piece of that. Don't know where that Panzer IV went. Bless my daughter there over to the left. 75 there. Oh, the Puma takes a shot and takes out Centurion. Ocelot's doing well on that north flank. Chimera just getting the numbers into the centre now. That 75 has just gone through and nailed that Panzer IV. Yeah, the Panzer IV was in no man's land there in the middle of the road with no infantry support on the southern side, really. And Chimera now just starting to take that back. Ocelot's just, that tank was a bad loss there, but the Puma up there might be able to do something against it. No, the tank's pulled out now. Chimera with a good footprint in and around the church. Have a look there. Strafe comes down. Ocelot's just walking into that wall of Chimera here on the main road. Again, these two teams are so evenly matched. Chimera just got weight at the moment. And this is the advantage of having the right-hand spawn for this map. You don't have to cross that main road to hold the position. See, all the Ocelots now spawning in on this southern garrison that they've got down here. Assuming that was a garrison. Yeah, that one down there at Delta 7. So they're just coming up now. They're a bit behind. 7 minutes down in the match. Ocelots are not going to be too worried if they don't cap this first off. They've got quite a defensive line there back to western approach. They've set that up pretty well. Chimera have made their way into the back lines here, into the village there. And bam, nice kill from Emma. Perpy now pushing through on reverse. Gonna have to be careful there. Reverse takes the hits. Straight into the bush he goes. Rice is going to come around now. Gets nailed for his trouble. Perpy thinks he's got his man. He's going to put a rocket around the corner, I reckon. Yeah, he did too. Oh, that was nasty. Also, it's just a bit too back foot at the moment. Chimera going to take this 3-2. Bit too much defense here from Ocelots. They're not pressing well. They've lost the momentum there in Chimera the 3 now. So there it is after 7.5 minutes. Chimera pick up the point, 3-2 at the moment. Now what have we got on the overall? Is anyone in position well? There's just lots of troops right now, all up and down there. You can see the tank flanking around the outside. Check out that kill board and the numbers going up at the moment. So it's pretty even, of course, as you'd expect this early in the game. Just a little push now from the north from Chimera. They're not going up that way. And we wouldn't see too much coming up this way just yet. I am curious to know how the rules for this work. Whether or not there's anything special. Here comes a Stewart, actually. That Puma got nailed, probably by Pell or Centurion. Puma was in a bit of no man's land as well. The green, whatever his last name is there. Nice little kill across there. So Ocelot's holding pretty well, yeah. Centurion there, Pell, Speff and Exiled. They're the north flank team for Chimera. We've got Armadillo, Green and R2. Trying to increase the power, mate. And as they just sort of tag each other across the street there, doesn't look like anyone's going anywhere right now. So all that excitement for the first 7 minutes or so. And now it's just, there's a clean up here. There's Cheese in the middle of the road with a 75. Obviously trying to get, I don't know what he's trying to do actually, but Mario was trying to get to his tank and that didn't work. Cheese looks like he just got nailed out of that truck. He was in no man's land there in the middle of the town with a supply truck. Ocelots are too good for that. Artillery just landing all over the point there, so I think it might be a bit of a waste to be putting that in there right now when you've got no troops forward for it. There's the tank taking a hit from Rudwins, and there's 3 racing towards that tank. We'll see if there's a little repair off at the back of it again. Fish is out the back there, Justice is there. Rudwins will be trying to take another shot at that thing. Siri's going to get round in Satchel, I reckon. 75 is just absolutely way out of position right now. It's too close to the buildings. It's too easy for them to do what they're doing there. Justice is going to chase through, actually. He's got the shits. He's going to chase through and see if he can find his man. And old mate just actually respawned. So Justice won't find anybody. Chimera have made it over the road at the top there. Centurion, Duty and Speff just working really hard there. Armadillo and R2 struggling to try and hold that up there. Down the bottom here, we've got Emma has pushed through beautifully here. Chimera definitely dominating this match at the moment. They've just got the upper hand across the board here. They've made all the ground and they've pushed the Ocelots just back. But it's been a hard push. There's nothing easy about this for the Chimera players. Pokes dying all over the place. Still, the kill board's still pretty close there. There's no easy ground being gained here. I just think the Ocelots are a little bit spread out. They're not closing off their fire lanes. Emma and Siri there just moving past each other. Nobody saw anybody. Rafiki holding position where he is at the moment. And down the bottom there, Alien just gets picked up by either VK or Blue. That's a pretty brutal flank to be trying to press there with those 2 lads there. And DV as well, folks. Oh boy, that's a hard flank. I would not want to be trying to push through that area there. Those guys can hold all day. We'll see if they do that. Paddo now circles around the back here where Cortex and T are. These are the guys looking to try and press through. Paddo trying to get up there to see what he can see. Been sitting on the couch too long. He's a bit fat. He can't get up over that little lip there of that building. I mean, what do you mean you can't climb on the building, Paddo? What's going on there? All right, but look at this. Chimera right up here now, right up in Ocelot's face. Jared is about to lose his OP. There it goes. It just popped. Jared has just lost the OP he had there, so his squad's not going to be able to spawn in. And Chimera, well, see, now here, this is what I said before. Chimera's starting to take the point with 1 tank, but what they've done is they've thinned out a bit too much here. They're recovering it now, but this is always what happens. They just, and this is 36s as well, folks. When you don't have as many troops to play with, it's so easy to suddenly have a loss of sector control. And that's what we just saw there. Chimera just, 2 or 3 down. They've had to throw a couple back onto the point quickly, bring a couple of back up towards the center circle area there, and just hold it. And they've done that. 1 tank on Western is not enough to send back half the team, but it seems the Ocelots are, well, they're going for that tank. It's yeeted its way off into the back there. There's a 3 tank there. That's a 3 tank as well. But look what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry, 3, 5, 6 was 7, 8, 9. Now they've changed it. So there were 9 people chasing 3. You can't do that math and win. You cannot do that math and win. It looks like Sanity, being the commander of the Ocelots there, has backed off again. Rudwins has given up finally. Rice is still chasing, but it's dead now. And that comms hasn't come through. So he's still yeeting off down here looking for a tank. That double tank is also running around still in the back lines. Not sure what it's trying to achieve. I think Rice just worked out. How long was that, folks, though? The Ocelots need to improve their comms. Absolutely. That stuff needs to be cleaned up. That was way too many people chasing 1 3-man light tank and then chasing for too long. All right, so the Ocelots have got to clean that up. Back over here we go now. This is where the pressure is. And with all of that depth lost out of the Ocelots' defensive line, Chimera, look how far forward they've pushed in that little space of play. That's that 2-minute period there. Chimera are now right up out of the city. Over here, they are out of the city. Meatball racing across the field there. Hollow there with God Module and Truebird all looking to tag each other off. Ocelots now have lost this front line here, and their front line has fallen right back here, 100 meters away from the city center. Up this way, they've lost all of this ground here. Jared, Armadillo, and Subpack push right back to the hedgerows. I mean, they're defending well there, but they can't move forward either. So that's an entirely static flag. That's World War I kind of shit going on there now. This area here is super sporty, but so many Chimera pouring through the center of town now. This means the Ocelots are in super back foot mode. Back down this way we go. Blue still holding exactly the same position he was 10 minutes ago. And you can see the Ocelots now just getting squeezed out by the other Chimera players here. And the moment the Chimera started to get up into this front of the city kind of area here, the Ocelots are in trouble. This is the area that they've got to try and bring it back, the Ocelots. Take it back through there, and then they can flank around behind here and pick up the Chimera team from behind there. But now they've got front door problems. They've had to throw a bunch of infantry against that, and that's how it works. That's how the game plays out. They do have a lot of tanks here, the Ocelots. There's supplies going out all over the place here. I'm going to assume some of that is Chimera. We'll have a look to see where they build in a minute. Got 2 tanks there, right on the road, and Pell's going to try and get in and rocket or satchel. I reckon he's got a rocket. Yeah, he's got a rocket. He'll get the 4, puts one into the 4. So that Panzer 4 now, it is a triple. Both tanks are a triple. The issue for them here is they don't have infantry support. The infantry's taken its time to get up there. It's struggled. There's been a bit of Chimera all over the place. 15 minutes down. 15 minutes down only, folks. This is a good match. Really enjoying this. What have we got over this side? Still the same standoff here. All right, this is why we build the Maginot line. Stopped them from getting through. And that's what's going on right here. No one's going anywhere. Exiled there holding well. Hollow setting up beautifully on the top of a building here. Good little fire position here. Got a bit of flank cover for that left side. Oh, not really. He's a bit exposed. You can pick him off from over to the left there, so he's going to have to be careful. And I think he might be, the greenhouse is in the way. So probably he's actually trying to look down that way, not so much over that way. So from this angle, this is a good angle. All right, if he was focused that way, then it was overexposed, but he's all right. Artillery now smashing in the Chimera front lines, just taking a little bit of a pounding there. The Tigers moved up. Centurion will satchel this. Surely Centurion has to satchel this. You can see he's peeked out, he's had a look. Just put the satchel down, mate. That's what I'm saying. All right, see what you can do. He's popped a grenade, smoke grenade out the door. Now that tank knows it's in trouble. Has he got a satchel anywhere near anybody? There's a big hit there. He's decided not to. It's a bit challenging at the moment. Oh, the Panzer 4 had a satchel. That's what's occurred here. Oh, no. I take that back. A 75. Oh, Chimera just absolutely pincered that Tiger beautifully there. 76 to the face, 75 in the rear. That 75 now about to get Panzer forward. But the loss of those 2 tanks. There she goes. Oh, no, don't worry. Don't need no Panzer 4 help. Dolman's got that one. Absolutely nailed that. So that's 3 tanks in quick succession there for the 2 teams. We've got a 75 down here with Gruggan and Tice. That's that 76. That's won the play here, that 76. There's another one on the main road. Tanks are the play at the moment, I think, for both teams. But they really are feeding them into the meat grinder that is the city and losing them. So we'll just do a bit of a count at some stage later in the match to see how many tank carcasses are in the middle of the city if everyone keeps forgetting to strip them down. Centurion trying to push forward through the front door there. 76 in a nice side snipe position here. There is the Panzer 4, I'm assuming, just over there. Yeah, there she goes. She's had enough. Don't want to play with that 76. Just putting some flank protection in now by the look of this. They understand there's a bit of a push down this way as well. Ratfiki there pushing up into where the Ocelots are spawning. Bam, from the south there, bombs I think just picked up Zevi or Zevi. Another kill there. Reverse has been picked off by Ratfiki. Ocelots are just getting pressured everywhere. Here comes the Panzer 4. I can just hear it down below us. There she goes. Space Alien running around down there. And it's, oh, okay, so they're chasing a 75 that's gone full send down here. Good shot there from Space Alien, by the way. Picked it up. Here's another one. Cagey. Very cagey. Just sits there in the middle of the field and goes, come to me, my precious. And there it is. Cagey gets the kill. That's a lovely shot. But that was a great shot by Space Alien as well. He'll feel a little bit ripped off there. tagging it but not being able to kill it. But you know what? It's comp. Everyone share. Chimera just again overextending a little bit there. Saw the point flicker for a moment. Ocelots don't really have the manpower to get through here, but this is a sweaty match, folks. We've only had 20 minutes of gameplay. 20 minutes. That's it. 76 right up here. Ocelots with a chance to come and flank this. Oh, no, that's a bloody jumbo, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Sorry, that's a jumbo. My bad. That's not the 76. I thought it was a 76. So not as lethal, but that smoke and other stuff ready to go there. It's got no infantry support, and I'm genuinely shocked that no one is actually up there putting anything on it at all whatsoever. Here's a rocket coming. That's a lovely rocket from Subpack. He completely hit the fence, but it was such a good shot. This tank now is in not a great spot. Rubwin's there, jumps up, has a look, decides not to play there. Angle was wrong. He's overextended here, Rubwin's now, because what will happen is he'll end up running into the front line of Chimera. There's the 76. Oh, is he going for that? Oh, is that what's going on here? I forgot all about that. So there's some smoke coming in. That's a good smoke at the back there. That tank is A3, but it doesn't know that there's a satchel here right beside it. It's a very good play here from Rumwoods. Can he get up there? Can he get up? It'll see him. They'll see him. There, right there. Bam. No, not yet. He is getting away from this with this, folks. He's pushed right into the side. Surely they'll be able to see him now. He's got the satchel in. This is a satchel. And that is a great individual effort to get all the way in. The tank's backing off now. Here we go. Here's the shot on Jesters. Yeah, they're all done. They're all done. Rubwin's there. Oh, he's been picked off. Paddo's going to come in and be satcheled for his trouble. Great work from Rubwin's. Look, he's looking. He's like, where is it? Where is it? You'll find it in a sec, Paddo. He's run straight past it. That was a good passage of play there. Great solo kill from Rubwins though. That was good stuff. And they all jumped out to have a go at him, and he absolutely carved the hell out of him. So that was well played by him. And again, tanks in cities without infantry support or without a swivel head commander in the tank, and you know that's what happens. The quality of players on both teams here will get to you. They will get to you. And maybe there's a call for the driver to jump out and just kind of camp off to the side if you're going to stay there for a while. But then, you know, then the problem set is that if you suddenly get shot at by a tank, you can't move away, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it is challenging. It is tough. Good stuff there from both teams, actually. But great kill. Right, what have we got down here? This is sort of stagnated down here now. We've got a lazy Panzer IV that's just now taking rockets to the face from whoever he just shot. I missed that. Killed all the infantry there, they did. So that tank had something like 4 infantry there to support it, and every single one of them died. So now it's all lonely. There we go. A couple in apples and rice are in now. Off the OP, seeing what they can do. They're not losing ground here, Ocelots, but Toos has made his way forward. Can he pick up this garrison down here where Sanity is now? That garrison will start locking out now. Sanity be looking. Is he? No, Hollow's got him. Hollow will get him. Yeah, lovely defensive play there from Hollow. Picks him up on the way through. Toos had no idea that was coming. And that's the end of that. There's a Panther down here below us as well. So that's good. The Ocelots have got their defensive line sort of up. I think that town area is in a bit of trouble still. Where Centurion, Paddo, and T-Reaper are, that you can see their names. So there's a bit of play going on there. What do we got on the big map? Let's have a bit of a broader look at what's been going on here. So we've got that lovely set of Chimera garrisons there for front line and back line, but nothing up this column here because it's been too hard. Ocelots here just seem to be pretty thin on Garys at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they got 5 there in a sort of a circle around it. I think here is another one needed somewhere. That's very... see, that one's a bit too far north. The positioning's a bit strange, but that's all right. They've had this pressure here this whole last 10-15 minutes. It's been really hard to hold off on, but they have held off. the Chimera wave. And now there's a Panzer IV there, but look at this, 75 pushing up. I've got another 76 coming in, another 76 there. Chimera pretty thin on resourcing, but boy, they're sending the tanks, aren't they? There's 2 tanks down here, both Panzer IVs for Ocelots, and they have got the Panther there. So, okay, so it's sort of evened out a little bit there. 3 tanks on the field, 4 for Chimera. I'm loving this though. I'm loving this match, and this pressure is good here from the Ocelots, but they have to find a way through. I feel, isn't there a restriction on how many grids you can go to? That's maybe what it is. You can only fight within a particular number of grids. Yeah, I remember something about that in reading how shit works. Let me just have another look, see if I can find the rules here. And I want to bring that up. I'm going to visit the website while we're looking at this. It's on frontal. Flanking rules are restricted. Routes are restricted. There. Limits the playable areas to the defined sector of the map. All right. So there you go. So if it's a midpoint, yeah, here we go. I found it now. We might just bring up the left monitor again for you, just super quick. See if I can see that. No, it's not working properly. Hang on a sec. That one. Left-hand side display. We got to bring that up to here. And let's not do that. Let's bring it full. Boom. So this is what I wanted to show you there. You can see that? See how that's locked out north and south. So there you go. That's what's going on. I'll close that off now. We'll get the sound back into it. All right. We've had a bit of play going on just in the background here while we were watching that. Where the tank off is going on down here. So I want to just sort of focus on that. But effectively what happens is that they are restricted. 1.5 grid squares on either end of the map is out of bounds. So for the Ocelots, they're sort of restricted by this up here and this here in trying to do a flank play. And there's my Chimera you can see have stacked. Geez, they've got a lot in there, haven't they? Let's get up there and have a look at this. This has got to be nasty shit going on in here. There's just people everywhere. Absolute chaos going on in here. Look at this. And up there to the north of us as well. Up there at 12 o'clock position. Toos is coming through now. True Bird's going to get flanked. No, there's a nice wall. Lemonclaw gets picked off the fence. Sanity there. Trying to work out what's going on. The Panthers pushed forward. Hollow there in a really good machine gun position. As soon as Toos comes out or anyone comes out the main road. Check this out. We'll get down and have a close look. That's such a good spot there. But he's got no flank protection here. So he's going to have to be careful he doesn't get flanked and shot in the back or the side. Toos is going to do that, actually. Here's Toos now. Sees him on the roof. Bam, that's a great kill. Cortex ready to go, though. Picks him up. Gruffy's there waiting for Cortex now. Chimera just pushing through here. Up there, we just saw a whole bunch of people, and then literally all of them disappeared at some stage. So, Armadillo, they're trying to hold off Pel, Pato, and Exile. Good luck with that, mate. Oh, and that tank just snapped someone at the back here. Green's up there for a satch. Has he got his satch up? Is there a satchel in there? I feel like there might have been. Did he do it? Oh, the tank takes one. Tank takes one to the face. Did he get a satchel in, or was he trying too hard and he didn't get over the fence? And he got, oh, that's another one. That's something else, that's not a rocket, I don't think. Hollow there, trying to work out what's happening. The tank takes a hit as well. The Panther's smashed. The Panther's in trouble. It's taken quite a bit of a pounding here, this Panther. It's a 3 Panther. There you go, that's the kill. But boy, that Panther's in a bit of trouble. 28 minutes down. Here's a big spawn word. Bam, bam, bam. Lots of machine gun from Hollow there. Just shreds them off the OP. Brilliant stuff here from both teams. What happened to that play? Look at the Chimera wave that's gone forward now. Chimera have pressed right forward. The Panther there takes... Oh, Centurion goes, I'm over here. And the Panther obliges by sending a round back. Lovely stuff. Scarlet and Gruffy there on that tank. But look... sorry, Scarlet. Gruffy, rather. Gruffy flanking around behind. Can't do anything to the tank, but knows it's there. Pel's going to try and get in there and take that. I think the Ocelots have lost their front door here. Yep, there's a Stewart pushing through as well. Oh, it takes one. Spins it around. Dolman's just having a real ball terror of a match here. He's had some great work through it. And he's just been picked up for being good. Enticed down. downs him and then jumps back into the tank. Hollow there trying to get up in position. The Panther's pulling back now. Lemon in position down here. You can see the Ocelots there just all out of place here, and the Chimera team are now in the point. And the Ocelots have got to come back, fold back into here to clean these guys up, which means all of those people you can see there from God Module across to Pell are now going to be able to make it all the way into the point. The steward there is just in a little bit of a broken mess. Did they? Oh no, it's just been picked up by the Panther. The Panther had to come back, of course, to kill that. Great rocket there from Pell, probably trying to pick up an OP or Garrison up that side. Have a look, see what we got. I think a Garrison maybe, and it's just that was a regretted shot there, Pell. Don't do we didn't see anything. Another Tiger comes in here now as well to support the Panther. But look at Chimera now surging through the front. 75 in the front door. What else have we got there? 75 there. We got a 76 up there. Front door, Chimera just rolls in now. They put a lot of pressure on and it paid off. I think it was about 15 people there at one stage just pushing through that one little grid square. Here's the 75 about to wear the 76. So Space Alien takes one. There's the 76, a 75 shooting the Panther. No good, matey. You've just walked straight into the front of him. And that's the end of that great defense there from Ocelots. And they are shutting this down pretty well, actually. I'm very surprised, but I am pleased to see how quickly they actually threw something into it. And they have shut down the attack. The Panther's still just burning. It's spent a lot of time burning at the moment. But Ocelots have got their shit together there. I just, up here, I don't know if this OP is still up. I think it is. Yeah, there's still an OP here, and Pell's just like, oh, I'll just camp him. All right, bombing run coming in. Don't know whose that is. That is the... Oh, that's the Chimera bombing run straight down through the point. Did it pick up the Garrison? No, it doesn't. Going to hurt the tank, though. The Panther, if it was still damaged, could be a bit of trouble. No, it's fine. I think they'd repaired it up, but now it's damaged again. It spent the last 10 minutes damaged. So, here we go, folks. Chimera just putting the pressure on the front door. What have the Ocelots got over here still? They're still trying this right flank push. This is where they've picked their line, I reckon, the Ocelots. You can see they've sent a tank down here a few times. They've lost a few tanks down here. And now she stops there because there's infantry in front and you don't want to be driving in there with a tank because well, there's only 2 AT guys, but I can tell you right now they will kill that Panzer IV. Our bombs as well, there's a third. They'll kill that Panzer IV in a heartbeat. So the only thing it can do is fire support. Ocelots are not going to be able to get through there. Front door still in trouble for the Ocelots. Front door still the Ocelots. Still Chimera pushing rather. Ocelots, what do you got here? We got the Panther still there. The Tiger, where to go? Did they lose the Tiger? Oh no, don't even tell me they've lost it. No, she's there. Ooh, sweaty. Sweaty for a moment. But that artillery, this is good stuff from Mr. Cheesecake, the commander of the Chimera team. He's got his combined arms stuff happening pretty damn well. A lot of practice matches for Chimera, more so than what the Ocelots had, I reckon. Although a bunch of the Ocelots players were with the Chimera team in support of that from time to time. But now you're kind of seeing the A team from Chimera on the field, putting all of that 36 practice to good measure. They played on this map once or twice in those practices. And, you know, I absolutely know what's going on here with Cheese. He's going to get himself lined up soon. You can see, look at the artillery. It's just all artillery. Just do want to be anywhere near this fucking point. Oh, and a tank. Was that a tank going? No, that has to be a repair or a truck. That can't be a tank. It's just artillery. It's just absolute chaos on the point right now. Chimera can't push in because they've got artillery landing all over them from Sanity, the commander of the Ocelots. Ocelots can't do anything except tuck up in a building, except for the tanks, of course, because they've got all of that cheesecake artillery landing all over them as well. And it's just now sort of stagnates there. 56 minutes to go, folks. We're not even halfway through this match yet. Panzer IV just took a rocket there at the 1 o'clock position. So Rempiki, I think, just lobbed one over there about 150 meters and picked it up. So it's now having to back off and repair itself, which means that Chimera, again, have the momentum to push some pressure there. Duty and I think it was Pell over here before, wasn't it? Between these guys, they've managed to push the Ocelots off of that point. So the Ocelots have lost that defensive line and they're just back on the next one. I am, again, genuinely pleased with how well the Ocelots are holding off the Chimera team. You know, they are the underdogs. The Ocelots are the underdogs in this match. There is no question they're the underdogs, just from the amount of practice Chimera had in 36 rounds against some of the other teams there, including some of the Division 1 teams. So to see the Ocelots holding this point well, and it's like it's absolutely sweats for Chimera to try and make any ground whatsoever. Kudos to them. If the Ocelots can possibly get a flank happening here, they need to try something different. The flank they're doing is not working. Here's a 76 coming in up top now. 76, yes it is. 270, here we go. So this is Chimera now putting the sweats on up the north there, sending a couple of 76s into position. We're going to see a spawn up there soon, or at least where Pell and Speff are. There's the Panther taking a hit to the face. It backs away, ducks underneath and gets away with it for now. And there's a round coming down the main road there. That's a 76 as well. So the Panther in a pincer position. The Tiger now getting smashed. The thing for the Ocelots is, of course, they are absolutely having to camp here at the moment. That Tiger's in trouble. Yeah, she is. She took another one, managed to live through it. Rubwins now is in there trying to help. He did a great job before with that satchel on the 76. But they've got two 76s now facing at them, and the two tanks here for the Ocelots are pincered. And what you have to do here, oh, there's a bounce from somebody. What you have to do here is you have to not panic. You have to go, right, we either have to go and clean up one tank or the other, because the Chimera team now have position and you've got no angle. That's a great set of precision and rocket. That 76 now is out of the play. Yep, that's a good play there from Sanity and his team, and he's pushed back that 76, but Chimera just gradually getting the numbers in the front door here, and the Ocelots are just not quite able to hold him. Pell and co right up here. I don't know, I think it's because of those 76s. It just pushed everyone back, and here's a 75 now. So there's a 75 coming down the main road as well. Where'd that other 76 go? She's up there. There's the 75. That is the recon vehicle down here, and it's got the Panzer IV, which is still alive down the bottom there. All right, the 75 maybe just taking it a bit too far here. I reckon you'll see a 76 roll across the field up the top shortly. Oh no, it's got angle. It's going to sit there. It's just up here. Just in that area there is a 76. And it's got an angle through that it's shooting with. Look at that, bam. Into that building. These two German tanks know where to go. The Tiger, where did it go? Where did that Tiger go? Did the Tiger die? Did I literally miss that? The Tiger blew up. I'm going to go look in the map again in a second. I'm just watching what's going on here. Bam, that's a big hit. Where the hell did the Tiger go? They killed the Tiger? No, it's still there. It's just tucked right in amongst the building. There, look at that. There you go. I couldn't see because of the tree. Good defense here from Ocelots. Good defense here. There's the 75. It's made its way right up forward. That's going to help him from the left flank there. Smoke going in. Oh, this is sneaky stuff here from the Chimera team. Dropping a bit of smoke in, blanking out the two tanks. They're not going to be able to see anything here, and I reckon that 76 will probably try and push up now. Smoke's on. This is Combined Arms 101 right here, folks, although that Tiger has that 76 lined up, and he's just hit him. And the 76 now backs away. The repair station just down below us there. See where Rubwins is and Cortex. There's a repair station there. Panther backs away now. 75 in position. Tough fight here. Look at the infantry just trying to work out what to do here. Precision goes in. Picks up the repair station. Not a bad one from Chimera. Tiger pushes up a little bit here now. It's still burning. 76 is not ready to capitalise on that precision. Scarlet and Bean are out now. 76, Tiger still shooting away. T-Reaper there holding that path. That's good stuff. That's what you want. A little bit of machine gun there would clean him up. He's just looked and seen that tank now and decided, nope. Don't want none of that. Lots of rounds coming in. Still not seeing the 76 push actually, because there's Toos in the point, by the way. Toos can get through to the back and put an OP up. Then it's all over. But Toos won't get through that Ocelot's defense. They're doing pretty well there. T-Reaper's been picked up though. Gives Speff and Pell a chance to move down that flank. rounds going in again. I liked what they did with that smoke rounds down here, but they didn't capitalize on it at all. Like they did nothing with it. What is that? That's a rocket from Lemon there, not a bad one. There's the Tiger gone. That is the Tiger down. It overpoked. Stuck its nose out a bit too much there, and that was the end of it. So they got their man here, the 276ers. 75 still there where Grug and Hollow are. Here comes the 76 now. The Panther now not sure what to do. They might have enough for more tanks there, the Ocelots. They should have. 900 fuel in the bank for Chimera, so they've built up a bit of a kitty now. Here comes Pato and Pell. Pato with that, getting satchel before in the face. Chimera still holding on that other flank over there where Blue is. So Ocelot's not able to gain any traction there, even though they've got a Panzer IV in position. And lovely stuff for a Sunday. There's a sweaty match, 50 minutes to go. Panzer IV is down that way, as I said. We've got the Panther down below us. We've got the 276s and a 75 here. I think Chimera are just a little bit tentative at the moment. They're not sure what else is in position. We've got no other tanks coming in just yet, but that'll be changed very shortly. It looks like Tango's there waiting. And just rounds going in. They're trying to just press their infantry forward. I understand that field area out there at the moment, but really, geez, you'd be lucky to get across that field up to that area. Jared's there holding position with them. They did make it across the first field though, but where Pal and Speff were back further, they were getting that protection, shooting north in. They are still doing that, by the way. So it still could be a play out here. Here comes the 76. What's it doing? Trolling? Is that a trolling 76 I'm seeing? It's popped over the ridgeline to see what shoots at it. Nothing shot at it. They've got a tank mark down below us here. All right, and that's big rounds coming in out the back there. Don't know where they're going, but they're not going to anything. There's a Tiger coming in now, probably. If not, it'll be a Panther. Can't see it. Yeah, it's out there somewhere. You get the grip. And we'll watch what happens here. All right, there's rounds coming in. The Panther now sees the 76. They're shooting at each other. It's all very sporty along there. Both of them have got hedgerow to play with. Oh, but the Panther's got its butt stuck out. Takes a good round to the back end there. It's now back forwards. They'll shoot probably the same spot thing is still there. No, they haven't managed to get it. The Panther now has to repair somehow. They haven't got reps on the station, but what they've also done, folks, is they've lost the infantry war because the tanks have lost that fight. The 75 pushing in. Panther in the trench. Big trouble here for the Ocelots. Chimera have gone to send. Can the 75 take the Panther? Before there's a bombing run straight through it. The Panther's gone. Panther's down. There's a Tiger or something coming up the back there. The 75 is taking hits from something. It's now yeeting out of there. The 76ers are too slow off the mark. They have not moved to support the 75. But the Panther dying, that's just absolute disaster. Oh, it's going to be even worse. Oh, never mind. Never mind. The Panzer IV will take that kill. Thanks, Tiger. Don't you worry, son. And Chimera on the point, and the take is on. Reinforcements gone down from the Ocelots as they try desperately to hold this. But that tank off is what made the difference there. Just losing that Tiger, they were they just stayed in the spot far too long. They got pincered in behind that building, the two tanks, and they couldn't get crossfire out there to the two Chimera tanks, or the three Chimera tanks. And so ultimately, Chimera were just able to pincer them off until two 76ers managed to shoot the Tiger at the same time, and that's the end of that. And then the Panther just takes one in the butt. It stuck its butt out too far, so it yeeted off and yeeted straight into a trench system in panic. And that was that. And now Chimera with the take here, and they're going to take this 4-1 at the moment. It's been a really good match so far, but the Ocelots just got themselves cornered just there on the point, and they couldn't work out how to break out of it. They couldn't work out how to break away from the cornering that was going on. Here's a bombing run coming in from the Chimera team now. Sorry, the Ocelots team now. Just see if they can stop the Chimera front line, but that's not where it is anymore. They're all over your point. It is being held, though. The Ocelots' desperate defense going on here right now is actually holding down that right-hand flank there where the Panzer IV is, which has been there forever. It must be going back for ammo shortly. The Chimera team is still struggling to get across down that way, but they've made it through the middle here. Ocelots, they've just got enough spawn happening here right now. The Chimera are on the point, though, and they'll have their OPs close it up. There's a forward garrison now. Ocelots, I think this is the flank they needed to push, and they haven't been able to do that. Look at the kill board, though, and you can see how it's now gotten away on the Ocelots there. So a good 180 points ahead for the Chimera team, and down that, up and down that column, you can see, and I think I've got my stats around the wrong way. My bad. Just realised that. There you go. They should be blue on there. I forgot to change the actual scoreboard thing. So you can see there that the Chimera team are 180 points ahead, and most of the top 10 are on Chimera now. Part of that will just be because of those things like the tanks and how they've been going. Let's have a look at, anti-tank kills there, all in Chimera's favour, as you can see pretty much. No melee, so disappointed by everybody in the match there. And here's the armour face-off as well. Not too bad from the Germans' perspective, but look at that, bam, that is a Tiger dead on the point, and Chimera going to take it now. Chimera now got the point here. There's no way the Ocelots can pull this back with all of their tanks pretty much off the field right now. I tell a lie, they managed to wheel up another heavy. Scratch Force is coming in from the south there. I don't know where he is. The 75 died there before, as he said. Losing that 76, the Panther, whatever it was, Tiger on the point. Not at all what they wanted to do just then. Here's a 76 as well. There's still the 76 up there. So they've still got their 2 there, Chimera. And now they got a 75. The Panzer IV has backed off. The Tiger is there. I think it's a Tiger. I can't really tell. It's just off to the left of the road. But Ocelots have got no answer for this right now. They can't... Is it a Tiger or is it a Panther? They can't get in there. That's Panther, I think. They can't get in there. They've got that front. See, look at that. Space Alien, nowhere to go. Jared, nowhere to go up there. Too open, too exposed. Need it. Tank support, don't have it. Because there's 2 76s. There's a tank rolling in now. That'll be a 76 rolling in now. Taking the field. This is what Chimera do. They work their angles. They take their tanks out. They take the enemy tanks out. And then they push through. Is this 76ing? Yes. No, it's a jumbo. My bad. Couldn't tell. And now they're pressed forward. They've got that Tiger or Panther to worry about in front. But they've got infantry support here. They've got infantry on their left. They've got infantry on their right. Great play from Chimera. Rockets coming in. Ocelots just got no answer for this. And their south flank is the only place they're going to be able to come from here to try and take this back. And Chimera have just held that. They haven't pushed there really that well, Chimera. But they have had, a Panzer IV against them, and all of their fight has been pressed to the north here. But it's paid off. 4-1 to the Ocelot, 4-1 to the Chimera team right now. Duty now has made his way across here. That flank support again from the south takes out the OPs here. Jared and his crew have lost their position up here now, and that's the end of that. So here it is, the cap on the point, and if Chimera are true to form, they'll have someone already sniffing around the next point. No, they didn't quite get enough forward. It is pretty hard to get through the Ocelots line. It's taken them quite a while here. And again, as I said before, the Ocelots were the underdogs in this match. So I'm not at all surprised that Chimera have finally ground their way through the defence. The competition's called Hold the Line, and Ocelots have just not quite been able to do that. But boy, they're going to learn some stuff out of this match against Chimera today, let me tell you. They are absolutely going to pick up a whole bunch of stuff, and I reckon Chimera's one of the, if not the team to beat in the Division 2 teams. They did pretty well against some of the Division 1 teams when they were playing their practice matches. So, but Chimera were just seeded into Division 2 because they did lose those matches. And I reckon they got a chance at being the top of Division 2 here. So the Ocelots have got to look at how Chimera are doing things and maybe pull a leaf out of that book. All right, the Panther, again, the Panther, and it is absolutely about combined arms in competition. So using bombing run artillery barrage, 2 tanks, maybe 3 tanks, infantry pushing at the same time, some smoke. That is what we saw. That's 6 or 7 different elements right there from Chimera rolling through a 2 grid square area, and you can't stop everything. So you get shot, you shoot, you might kill something, and then you get shot for your troubles, and you push back 5 or 10 meters again. And that's what we just saw Chimera do through that. That was beautiful stuff from them. So if you only just joined the match for the first time, let's tell you now, Ocelots will still try to push here, and we'll see what happens with them as they go here. But Chimera pressed a lot down to the south here when they first pushed in, and Yeah, was that the way it was? No, actually, it might have been the Ocelots. I can't remember. Shit. But they sent a good wave in, and they got everything onto the main road, and the Ocelots were doing pretty well holding, and they had started to cap the point, but then they just started to get pressed back after about 5 minutes or so, and then we saw Chimera take it at about the 8 minutes into the game mark rather, and then there was just this big wall of hate going on where bullets were heading in both directions. And the Ocelots were doing well holding them off, and there was little spurs going in here and there. But where the Ocelots lost it was up this north area here, where you can't go up into this grid square, by the way, or this row here, and then half of this one sort of. So that's the line right there. And the line sort of right here as well. So the Ocelots lost it in this section here. This is where Chimera dominated with tanks, because it's a little bit more open up here. They dominated with tanks and their infantry pushing through the city here at the same time. Ocelots did push in here okay-ish, but then they got pincered from the north side a little bit there. And now we're starting to, see the fact that the southern flank has gone as well, because Chimera were able to shoot from the north. There is pressure for sector at the moment on the point, because there's just so many Ocelot players up this way. But effectively, the way this map works, if you're not in the city, each one of these hedgerows is a defensive line. It's about 100 meters apart, yeah? And Chimera were able to just bound. Every couple of minutes they made their way from one to the next, and then the next, and then the next. And that's what's occurred down here too. Look at it, same thing. Hedgerow, hedgerow, hedgerow. So it's taken Chimera 30 minutes or so to go from that hedgerow to that hedgerow to that hedgerow, which isn't a lot of ground when you think about it, but that's what they do well. With tank support, they managed to get down there. We've got a tank down there as well at the moment. This is a good match though from Chimera. They have shown how they play 36s, and that they are, I reckon, the team to beat in this. So well done to them at this point in time. 39 to go, folks. It's not over yet. The Ocelots do have tricks up their sleeve. Sanity's a good commander. Panther's there. It's struggled through this match. The heavy tanks from the Chimera team have struggled through the match. There's the garrison, because they had... the other part that just happened before, why they just lost Western Approach, if you missed that, is because they got squeezed right in here. There was a tiger and a panther, and they both got squeezed in just here. You can see where one of the tigers died. There was another one just there, and the panther was here. There was a 76 down there, 75 there, and a 76 up there, and they just got squeezed in. There was too many angles. They couldn't drive around. They couldn't maneuver. They just got squeezed into the corner. Something just died up there. That's probably not the best thing that you wanted to see. Oh, that's an anti-tank gun. That's a second anti-tank gun now. So Ocelots, I don't know what's going on there. What's that about? Is it that? Yep, thank you. Ocelots just trying to get something set up. It's not working, and now they're down on this flank here. You can see the Chimera team are doing their best to push them out on this flank as well. And I think Tic Tac is probably along there. He's all on the line there. They can move along this line here, down this way. So that's about as far south as they can go, is that line there. There's a Puma coming in now. So Tic Tac's probably trying something down there. I can see Boogie Boy now is moving his way down to that line to try and close that off. Here's the push from the Ocelots. They've got a couple of squad leaders out here in a tank going. And the Puma's gone full send as well. There it is going against... Oh, it's just been absolutely pulled apart by Perpy and Centurion. Forget that, folks. Since Chimera are not interested in letting them flank down this way. And that's going to shut down that attack. That Panther's going to have to stop. And they're sending a 75 full send. Mario is just going full yeet, as he usually does. Panther over there is their risk, and they know it's there now. They're a bit closed off here. There's not really anywhere to go. Centurion just gets picked up by Apples. Nice kill. Apples now getting shot at by Tic Tac. Boogie Boy and Early Birdie. That's a good flank push down there. I like it. Apples got picked by her man there. Flare going up. They're checking the maps. Watch it go. There you go. Now just see now this flank happening, and Tic Tac will be looking for that. Panther's moving along right now. It's going full send. That 75 is now flanking for the Panther. Panther's going to go... Oh, yeah, there you go, Greyhound. Down the bottom of the map here. So he's going to chase that. Oh, here we go. Stop, 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 they say. Can he hit it? Greyhound's probably stretching the friendship there on the line. That'd be pretty close to the edge. And they just got to be careful about that. I don't know what the rules are that deep on that stuff. I think there's, you know, like the map edge. You treat it like the map edge. You can sort of accidentally go in there for a little bit. Meatball now. Bombs is going to hit this thing. There she goes. First one. Manages to get one on it. That is a 3 tank. Davism is going to... Oh, he's bounced one. 75 takes a hit. Panther takes another hit. Panther could be in trouble here. That 75 is going to get it. It's driven straight. Oh, they've missed. Oh, it's chaos. The 75 is underneath the Panther. The Panther can't do anything. They've mucked this up completely. There you go. Oh, the 75 is flipped. Why wouldn't it be Mario's tank? Panther has just absolutely balls that up, and that is a great kill there with support from Centurion and bombs. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. And now there's a Tiger. They've sent it, they're going piecemeal. Panzer IV now looks and goes, well, what do I do? Bit of pressure up here, 35 to go. Ocelot's trying to get back into this point here. They've got to take both points to win this match, of course. And I think they're a struggle to get one with that. What that's happened down there, that is just no good at all. But they've got another tank here, straight up ready to go. So their resourcing looking pretty good. Chimera's resourcing looking excellent. They've now sent a 76 down to support the 75. They've got another 76 and a 75 up here. Good luck getting through that, anybody. Blanks for the win. Sanity needs to pull some special out. Absolutely needs to pull something special out here. Machine gun just took down somebody in there. All right. Hollow there trying to put some suppression in, and he does so and takes up 2s. 34 to go. Airhead coming in. Airhead coming in for sure. Surely. Surely that's an airhead. No, just random smoke. That's a rocket from DV. I don't know where the hell he's sending that one. That's not an airhead at all. It was just smoke. All right. I don't know what they're doing there. Tank below us. That's a Panzer IV. Cortex gets picked up. Got a repair station there. That's Jumbo there. Just a little bit paused at the moment. There's VK on a tank. That's a 70. It was a 76 over here before. No, it was a Jumbo. It wasn't a 76. My bad. That's right. And there's the solo tank again. So he does a bit of solo tanking, whoever this guy is. Old mate. That's his name now. Old mate does a bit of solo tanking as a fire support base, I guess. There's a big rocket there from Rice. Almost picks him down. Not quite, though. And that's the Panzer IV down, though. Or is that the repair station? Actually, no, it's the repair station. There's a Tiger there. So the Panzer IV and the Tiger are watching. There's VK now trying to repair that 75, the Jumbo, I reckon. Jumbo just backed off. Going to get a rocket to his face, that Tiger. No, it's missed. That's okay. They won't really care too much about that. Bounce from the Tiger. They've backed off and they didn't need to. They did not need to back off there, but they have. Here's the Panzer IV trying for angle. Picks the 75 right in front of it. Looking. It's a double tank. There's a rocket. That's a great rocket and a tank round into it. Rice, Cortex unlucky there. Rice put one in and got picked up. There she goes. Panzer IV gets the kill. Good kill. Tiger didn't need to back off, but it did. But that's okay. It's still okay. It's still in position. They're not giving up too much ground. Strafe goes in. Not sure what that was about. 32 minutes to go. 76 up here. I can see it. There's rounds going. Long bombs. Watching carefully. Could be the Panzer IV dead. Oh, it's taken hits now, this 76. He's put it in and he's taken out the Panzer IV. No, that's the Tiger. Oh, that's the Tiger. Panzer IV's pushing across the field now. You can see it smoking there over the back. That was the Tiger, folks. Tiger rated itself against this 76. 76 has a repair. And now there's a 75 and a 76 here ready to go with the Jumbo down south there, although it lost its 75 mate. Panzer IV now nowhere to go again. Ocelots are just not doing the combined arms well. It's just not quite working for them. They haven't got it right. Yeah, there, the 75 takes a hit from probably another heavy tank. Yeah, up north. Another heavy tank, but look what's happening on that last point. Vaulville is getting capped slowly there by Meatball. Toos is front dooring it. Toos has front doored it. He's taken his squad in, and this is going to be big trouble for the Ocelots. They have no idea that Toos is in the middle of the city. Lemon Cloud just saw him. Oh, he's been picked up too. Well played, Lemon Cloud. Great defense. Great defense from Lemon there. Really needed to do that. Oh, what is going on there with the stat? Get out of my face. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Every time I move around, I'm holding the shift key because I'm used to it from running. Sorry, my bad if that was up for a while. 30 minutes to go. Let's put that predictor out there. We're going to see what happens. Who's going to win? All right. Who's going to win? I think Chimera are going to take this one as they were the favourites. There's your predictor. Got it. There's a tank gone. Another tank. That one this time is again a Panzer IV. Oh, for God's sake, stats. Go away. Do we need that? There we go. That is a Panzer IV picked up by the Jumbo. Great solo. He's a solo tanker too. And there's the cap starting to happen again. Now the Ocelots are just on the back foot. They got nowhere to go with this. The Jumbo is going to peel away now. It's done its thing. It's picked up the tank. Ocelots have got a big spawn wave got to come in. On the, well, they're trying desperately to get forward. They're losing the point here. They've allowed the front door to be open. But, you know, it is a pretty brutal Chimera attack, so let's be fair. You know. Chimera will pound and pound and pound into your front door until you let him in. What can Ocelots do? What would you do? That's your question right there. What would you do if you were the commander or you were the Ocelots team? There's a dead panther there. They've had a couple of anti-tank goes up here. Sub-pack now is set right up in the back there. That tank just died. That legit just died as I was coming up here to look at it. 76, right there. And there goes the anti-tank. There's just nothing they can do, the Ocelots. They're just getting picked up from every direction, aren't they? So, good stuff here from the Chimera team. Still the front door pressure is on. They got that flank happening down there now where they lost that tank before. Toos has made his way in again. He's been picked up. Lemon Cloud again on the defense, picking him up. Take another big look. There's the artillery coming in. No airheads that I can see yet. Nobody with enough in the airhead department. Nobody enough in the airhead department. Sorry, I'm just sorting something out here. Having a look. Let's have a look here. There you go. So lots of tank up here. So they're just holding position. Artillery landing. Here comes a tank from the north. Panzer IV again. Comes into the point. Tries to put a bit of pressure on. There's a spawn wave coming in. Another spawn wave coming in. Ocelot still holding on here. But it's just slowly going against them, isn't it? It's just been slowly going against them since about the 1 hour 10 mark. I must admit, Chimera had a much better start than what I've seen them do in the last couple of 36 matches, the practice matches they were doing as well. But they didn't have great starts in a couple of matches there. But for this one, they did pretty well. They were losing the point earlier. They didn't panic. They just stuck to their gameplay and the plan of what they were going to do, and it worked. And it pushed through. And that was that. All right, so welcome to the first time chatters too from a little while ago. Lovely to see her. Thanks for joining me. Bombing run comes in. Whose is it? It is the Chimera bombing run. It's going to pick up the garrison. It's going to pick up the Ocelots garrison. Picked up something else too. Don't know what that was that blew up. Cortex spawns in and wonders what the hell just happened. Oh, and he gets artillery to the face. Oh, that'll leave a mark, ladies and gents. Okay, that was a good bombing run from Chimera. Picks up the garrison at the bottom there. Puma, though, in position to try and stop that. They're now trying their front door push, but look at all that infantry from the Ocelots there waiting. Well, actually, that infantry's pushing forward. So the work on here, and Chimera just picking them up. Ocelots just running out there and getting shot down. Right, Rice now there with that Puma. Puma decides to yeet out of there. Who is in the Puma, folks? It's Girl. The Girl's going to go and try and do something. What else have we got going on here? Flanking attack by Chimera. They made their way down here where I said they would. They now have angle on the Ocelots, and it's just been about the angles for the Chimera team. They have really, really done well. Pel's going to pick this Puma up in a second. Meatball's running across there. Pel's ready for this. There's the first rocket. Oh, bombs! What a shot! Full send. What do we got? Let's see. 230 meters. Just 100, but he's long bombed it over 2 walls. He's just been artilleried for his trouble. What a Puma kill, though, from bombs there. Strafe goes in as well. North side still Ocelot heavy. Chimera just really ground their way down. That main road, there was 2 squads of the same size there, and Chimera came off on top. Again, look at the numbers. Chimera now 400 points clear of the Ocelots almost. No, 300. Sorry, I tell a lie. And it's just that kill count now that's really made the difference for why the front line's folding. Chimera, the dominant team. There you go. And it has proven, it's played out that way today. I think I've got a stream for them tonight too, actually. They're practicing against somebody. I can't remember who, actually. I probably should look that up, shouldn't I? They are practicing tonight again against... blah, blah, blah. What did Cheese tell me? I'll be doing that stream for him as well. What? No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. BXB. He's playing a game against BXB tonight. So I don't actually know who BXB are. Someone might be able to tell me. Anyway, Sanity there in the front line trying to work out what to do. He's at the front of the defensive point trying to work out what to do. They're not getting anywhere near that. Look down there. Look at the swarm. Chimera. Oh, for God's sake. Stop hitting that. I keep holding shift every time I'm trying to move around. Chimera pushed a tank in. And it's doing the good things that tanks do. Unless you're on the other team. They're going to get this flank down the south there, and in about 5 minutes, we will start to see the cap on the point. See, they're still out of the point a bit here. Oh, tank off. Solo tanker there. He's got HE loaded up the spout, and he's about to get Panzer IV to the face. It is a 76, though, I think, this time. No, that is still the jumbo. Look at... Oh, that's a good hit there from Zevi. Rice is coming in to have a go at it. Everybody's going to have a go at this thing. The Panzer IV. Oh, the tank's missed. There's a rocket. Rice throws a dud in. That was a bad... And he's collapsed in defeatism from that terrible rocket. That was a bad rocket from Rice. He wouldn't be impressed with himself at all there. The 75, the jumbo though, yeah, Pell gets nailed by KG. Nice kill from behind there. And Perpy now shoots KG. Ratbeaky sniping in position. Nice little spot down there, isn't it? Up on top. See? Just up on the little hedge. Got to check these things. Tank takes another round there. Doesn't get hurt. Panzer IV bounces. There's a rocket in. Rice drops short again. 75 looks around here. It's going to hit that Panzer IV. The Panzer IV is somehow, after ambushing it, is in trouble. Rice to be pissed off. There's another one. There's another one. That's 2. Levi put one in. But the Panzer IV... Oh, Toos is about to take that squad. There we go. That took 3 of them, but look at the cap. Look at the cap going on here. Chimera again doing what they do well, sweeping across the point. 75 pushing in. Up the north. Any tanks up there to help it? No. It's going to run straight into a tiger here. A damaged tiger, mind you. Check this stuff out. Here she goes. Watch this. That's a 3 tank. They have no idea. Bam. There it is. Gets a hit. Gets a hit. Dav isn't trying to repair desperately. They don't know where they just got shot from. That's another one. Now they realise it's from the left flank. Panzer, that 75 needs to move. Enticing Grud good to go, but they don't have to because they've just picked up that tiger in the back line before it got near anything, and that's GD's. That is now a 5-er. That tiger was the last hope that they had. They got a spawn wave off, but it won't matter. Oh, look at these guys chasing now. Aliens panicked their shot too early. Took the shot and didn't manage to hit it. There's a 75 pushing in now. It's got a Panzer IV in front of it. They both just missed. I think they're going to run into each other. 75 has lost that battle. Takes one in the butt as well. There she goes. Great kill there from the Panzer IV and Space Alien there helping him out. But Chimera picking up the 5 here, folks. What a match that was. There's a bombing run coming in. Oh, might be a hold on here. Could be a bit of a hold on here, but I don't think so. I think it's just all too much. There's an airhead coming down as well. That's a bombing run airhead. That's the Ocelots bombing run, by the way. Oh, they are holding. But I just don't think they will. There's just so much coming in from the south. There's a tank as well. That's GG's. It's 5-0 in Chimera's favour, folks. Well done to them. They were the favourites. They have proven why they're the favourites. They pushed all the way through and they managed to kill all the things that they needed to do. Toos there with some really good plays there. He'll do. I don't really care who gets it, just as long as I remember to give it to somebody. But wonderful, wonderful play from both teams, but definitely Chimera the favourites for this. Have a look at your individual players there, folks, as we roll down this list. See how they did. All right, good stuff there. Oh, that's rolling the wrong way. There you go. We'll get that music back on as well, eh? Wow, so there it is. All right, back across to the main screen. Here we go. We don't need to watch the game stuff anymore. All right, I'm still here. There it is. So what we had there was the first match of the Hold the Line tournament. As I said before, there are a few little interesting things that we were watching. Let's see if I can pull up this slide again. So Div 1 again. Boom, do this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bam, that's what I wanted. So that there, as I said before, BXB are one of the teams that Chimera are playing tonight. Don't know who they are. They're not on that stuff, so they're practicing anyway. But yeah, look, favourites in there would have to be Kebab, Circle, maybe the Ronin guys. The Ocelots weren't too bad, but they just got beaten by Chimera, of course, so they're going to have to fight back hard here, I reckon. And then if I close that off quickly and just bring this up, that is the sort of stuff, and they're the rounds. You know, we're not going to get into that too much. Anyway, folks, that'll do. If there's a raid, we'll go do a raid. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you tonight if you come and join me in about 7 hours. There'll be a stream on for the Chimera team. Otherwise, whenever I get to stream again, I will see you then. Stay safe. Goodbye for now.